Alyssa Poggioli, life leadership executive and connection coach. Today, talking about one that's near and dear to my heart. So we've went through sexual intimacy, emotional intimacy, intellectual intimacy. Today, we're going to talk about physical intimacy. Physical intimacy and sexual intimacy are different. A lot of people think that they're often the same. However, they are not. When we talk about physical, depending on how aware and familiar you are with your love languages, physical touch is one of the five love languages. In case you don't know them, the five love languages are physical touch, words of affirmation, receiving gifts, acts of service, and quality time. I myself am a quality time physical touch. In the winter, I can tend to be a words of affirmation, but it's important to know if you are a person that really can thrive in a space or a relationship with having the physical intimacy as one of your elements, because we want to make sure that we can communicate that to our partners or spouse. If that's how you receive love or you feel connected to by kissing, cuddling, a lot of strong eye contact, foreplay, whether it is oral or hands, holding hands, massaging, dancing, wrestling. Even a lot of people think of like head massages or hand massages being a form of physical intimacy. So when we look at physical intimacy, it's being physical, but not really having the, whether it's penis and vaginal or vaginal, penis and anus, that physical contact or that sexual component. What does physical look like? There's a lot of gentlemen that I talk to in my practice that really, really like back rubs or a hug, a simple like walk by and like brush of the back. Those small moments, those small bids can really make a difference in someone's ability to feel seen, feel loved, and to feel connected. Which brings me to another sidebar. Um, a lot of the things within the physical intimacy can be received as bids. So, depending on how familiar you are with bids, the Gottman Institute talks a lot about it. But a bid is a small act or a planting of a seed to welcome or create a form of connection. So, whether it's a compliment, like you look nice in that, that's a bid. If you're doing dishes and I come up behind you and I wrap my arms around you or I kiss your neck, that's a bid for connection. That is me putting myself out there to create a line of connection. Oh, there's Emery, she joined. Create a line of connection and to invite that in. A lot of the times with physical intimacy, there often is a one person that really either needs it or is good at consistently giving bids, and another person that's not seeing them or is unaware that they are bids. So, an example of this is sitting down on the couch and wanting to either hold hands or hold your leg or massage your feet. That is a bid of me saying, I want to create a deeper sense of connection and have a different level of intimacy with you. A person after a long, stressed out day that's just scrolling through Facebook on their phone may not see that and think anything of it. And the problem with physical intimacy is and bids, when they're being misinterpreted or not completely missed at all, um, it can become really hurtful and create resentment. So for that person that's sitting on the couch and wanting to massage feet or have some form of cuddle, that's a bid. That person who continues to be on their phone, just scrolling, not really being present, whether they're watching a TV show or movie or just wanting to talk about the day, that actually is a withdrawal. Like it's a withdraw of bid. So we can give bids, but then things we can do, it withdraws. So I know that like in my past relationship, when I wasn't feeling safe, I can become really critical. I can make remarks. And every time I would do that, it's a withdraw of um intimacy. It's a withdraw from bid. So it's just a matter of knowing who are you with and how does physical intimacy play into your life. I'm also a person that when I greet someone that I love, whether it's a family friend, I'm probably going to hug and kiss them. I'm a very touchy person because I value physical intimacy, and it's a way that I like can confidently and openly express my love and my desire to connect and have you feel seen and heard. So With physical intimacy, there's two components that are really easy to look at. Like, one is how important is it for you to have physical intimacy, meaning receive it. Like, how often do you want to be touched? How often, like, is being touched, kissed, massaged, cuddled with, is that how you receive feeling loved and desired on a scale from 1 to 5? And if it's really important, great. Me too. However, where is it at? And then what gets to happen when, or if it's lower than what you want to prioritize it at? The other way to look at this as is also, who do you surround yourself with? And are you aware if physical intimacy is a way that they feel seen and heard? And if you do not offer that, right? If you're not a big hugger or a hand holder or like a massager, how can you incorporate more of that so that that person feels more connected to you? Physical intimacy. It is like the backbone of what can really lead to a lot of other deeper things, whether it's laughing, conversation, deeper sexual or emotional connection. So I love it. You may not love it, and that's okay. But we'll continue on. So I'll see you next week.